Okay, guys, we are here with some, I guess you could call it Imperial taxes, but not quite. I don't necessarily know Imperial taxes is the right name. But it's Imperial Recruiter plus Aether Vial plus, some taxing cards, like Thalia, we got some Flicker Wisp, Skyclid Apparitions. Even Death and Taxes cannot escape some Modern Horizons 2 cards in Ragavan Nimble Pilfer. You could say Imperial Recruiter is a Modern Horizons 2 card, but not on the same level as, our boy Ragavan. But this deck has some nice interaction, Stoneforge Mystic plus Flicker Wisp to get, Batterskull / Cauldron Complement. You have Felidar Guardian plus Kiki-Jiki as infinite. Multiple Skyclave Apparitions as ways to interact with our opponent. Bolts instead of paths to make it so our opponent doesn't get extra lands, as we don't have Neonin Arbiter. And we've got some singletons, a Magus of the Moon to go get with our Imperial Recruiter, a Charming Prince. Kiki-Jiki, Felidar Guardian out of the board. We've got some more Imperial Recruiter targets / just regularly good cards. Sanctum Prelate, Magus, Sanctifier, Phyrexian Revoker, etc. So, let's get into it. What does a Light and Shadow say? How do you think Hardened Scales sits at the moment? I don't think Hardened Scales is quite to the same level as some other decks. I think it's solidly in the tier 2 camp. Sand has two pieces that I really like, Aether Vial and Bolt, so pretty easy keep for me. Definitely could have used a Stoneforge Mystic on too, but that's what the draw step is for. Seems sweet, yeah. I mean, I realized two things. One, if I go back to the strategies that I actually understand how to play, Death and Taxes I have a lot of experience with. There's some other decks I also have lots of experience with, like Eldrazi-tron, that are pretty reasonable in the metagame. Death and Taxes I'm not so sure how reasonable it is, although I did 4-1 with it yesterday, and it's very close to a 5-0. I think it's a deck that I could possibly put in some work with. Get some trophies as well as having fun. I think if you're uninterested or bored with the deck that you're playing, you're much more likely to do worse. So hopefully I can find some decks that I'm interested in playing, which this one. This Imperial Recruiter is not a bad draw. I'll just find the interaction that we're looking for. Maybe it's this Shark Typhoon 0. Interesting. Makes me think that they need a third land bad. What are they thinking? This Chalice on. Right, I'll let you bolt to response. Luckily, we have both of our Aether Vials out, so realistically, we only have 2 Aether Vials and 2 Lightning Bolts as dead draws, because we can, kind of get some cards out with Aether Vial. No, I am going to tick up to... I'm going to tick up to 2 and 3, though, so I can Stoneforge, so I can go get Stoneforge Mystic. I already got Stoneforge Mystic. So I'm going to do this, and then I can also do something like Imperial Recruiter for Charming Prince, Flicker the Stoneforge Mystic if I want to. That's also an option. The thing that I wasn't 100% sure about when I picked up this deck is only playing Cauldron Complement and only Cauldron Complement and Batterskull instead of a sword. Seems we're playing 4 Stoneforge Mystics. That's probably fine. Actually, I could just Flicker with this Chalice Void, can't I? That's interesting as well. I think I'm just going to put an Imperial Recruiter here. Search for Charming Prince and try to Charming Prince my Imperial Recruiter. Just put some more stuff onto the battlefield. I'm playing in the Gen Con events. I'm not, because the event that it qualifies for is the event that it qualifies for is I think I'm just going to do this, actually. The event that it qualifies for is Modern Horizons 2 Limited, and I don't want to play Limited, so the Yorion deck is not... I think it could be a Yorion deck pretty reasonably, but I didn't want to figure out how to make it a Yorion deck, what cards I'd put in. It's definitely a punish. It's definitely a punish. This is not. I guess we can flicker wisp this still. I think I'll probably do that. I'm gonna go get Felidar Guardian here. I can then just flicker wisp the Culture Confluent. Get it back under my control. Yeah, I was figuring out, it's like, can I do anything with Skyclave Apparition? And I forgot, because I wanted to flicker wisp the Chalice of the Void, but I forgot that I can also just Skyclave Apparition the Chalice of the Void, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, the EV is good, like, but it's all locked up in the finals event, right? But I don't actually know exactly how the finals event, like, works. But I think the EV was definitely better the last time, because you could go 3-1 or 4-0. And you could play, like, be better, but, like, the problem is they're doing the same thing. I feel like they're doing the same thing with the Gen Con events they did with the prelims, which is, like, try and make them smaller so more people would play, and that, like, lock it all up in, like, 3-0s, and then but people don't realize that, like, people want to be able to, like, get a medium result and get their money back, and then their good result gets them, like, money plus, like, a very good thing, and incentivize them to play, and, like, adding one more round to make it so it's better is, like, the way that people should be going. Oh, I just messed up really badly. I should have done this in the second main phase. Well, I mean, that's how it goes, I guess. Made a mistake. Got a good feeling about what's going on so far here. I'm just gonna go get Magus the Moon. Kind of put them in a pretty bad spot here. Like, I don't exactly know how they beat Magus the Moon at this point. Like, I'll take this, I'll Magus the Moon, see what they do, and then, like, take up Wild to 5, and then, like, kill them with Kiki Jiki, right? Guys, feels like nonsense. That's whatever tickets you got for items, yeah. Hmm. If they want to bounce the Magus the Moon, I'll just, like, bring in Kiki Jiki and start going off the Felidar Guardian response. They should be dead at this point. Aether Vial versus the new Blue Eye Control. If they don't have Prismatic Ending for it, it really gets them good. And, like, I really have really good Imperial Recruiter loops. So, I feel pretty good about this. Here. This. And you are dead, opponent. Hang on the upkeep. Let's go. Bring in another. Magus actually kind of looked good there. Sanctifier and Vec. Or not, Sanctifier and Vec. Sanctum Prelude. I feel like they have so many varied mana costs that I can't quite bring it in. But I kind of do want to. Lightning Bolt kind of sucks. Maybe I'll just do this and bring in Sanctifier. Bring in Revoker. Revoker's not so bad, actually. Why do I keep saying Sanctifier? I meant to say Sanctum Prelude. Because they have, like, Their 2s are counterspells and spreading seas. Their 3s are Archmage's Charm, and they have like verdicts. Right there. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good to me. Because if they Prismatic ending my Aether Vial, then I'll just dash Ragavan, play out Giver Runes. Bad. It's not the greatest, but it does deal with some like random things that they could have. I think is it like better or worse than Sanctum Prelate? I'm not quite sure. Wow, no third land, and I took a land away from them. So good for me. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Them not hitting a third land, I think I'm just gonna cast this. Because I have a feeling they could just have Counterspell. And if they do, then I'll just play Phyrex Revoker. Yep. I'll play Revoker naming Fairy Time Raveler. This. It's almost assuredly they are, if they're going to use their Prismatic Ending, it's going to be on my Giver Runes and not on my Phyrex Revoker, so I'd rather get in more damage. It's not quite the draws. I think I'm just supposed to be attacking with both here and just like continue to put on the pressure. Easily they could just have another counterspell here, but you know, if they don't, I get to resolve this and put on even more pressure. Alright, that's fine. I have a clock. I have like a pretty reasonable clock at the moment. Is this gonna be time reinforcements or something? Just get that. I think I'm finding Sick Boundary. I'm still supposed to be doing this. I continue to put on the pressure. They fetch for an island, which makes it so it's not guaranteed that they're going to be able to Spring Verdict me next turn, so I'm like 100% fine just like throwing down more stuff. Shouldn't draw 2, should make sense. Obviously, if they Verdict me here, it kind of sucks, but I need to continue to put on pressure. And is bounce 2 lands would be viable. It would probably be too bad. It's my guess. But it would be really annoying and probably like people would play it. It would just be like, I don't know. I just don't think you want. There's certain cards and certain like decks. I think that you like wonder like, oh, maybe this would be like acceptable power level. But I don't think power level is all that is like a necessity to look at. If a deck or sort of card or something should be in a format, I think you should look at like, is this something that people will like? Is this something that people will look at and when they play against and when they see the deck go like, yes, this is something that is acceptable, something that I'm fine playing in, something that I enjoy seeing, or at least, you know, is fine seeing. Because, like, take a look at something like Belcher. Like, it's reasonable power level for the format, but it is not something you want to play with or against. It just kind of feels awful. It's not surprising. I think I'll just attack with Flicker Wisp here. I think I'm fine doing this. Although maybe it's incorrect, and I should have just Charming Prince to my Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp their land on the instep. Feels like they would have verdicted me if they had verdict, though. Like, fetch shocking for verdict seems a lot better than just prismatic ending there. So I don't think they have verdict. Okay, they do have verdict. That's super weird then. Did not make any sense to me. Maybe they ripped it off the top. That's possible. Square 2. Bottom, top. Riverlands, fast turn. Could it be too powerful modern? Yes. 100%. Still insane. Croc should be in modern. Croc should not be in modern. No. No. Croc is much more fun in Legacy because of the degeneracy and the power level of the format. And the fact that, like, there's Wasteland. Keep it in check as well. I mean, if they're not going to counterspell my Giver of Runes. No! That's really annoying. I've made that mistake so many times where I think you have to press yes, and I just simply go, oh, press yes so that I can, do my thing. And I just got nothing. I just played 3 mana 1/1. That's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Probably lose the game because of that. I think I was probably ahead, or at least even, if not. Yeah. Alright, well, I threw this game. This week played actually. Yeah. I mean, that's my fault. I should have just, had more, like, I just misclicked. That's all I can say. I just misclicked. That's life, Live and learn. Live and learn. Live and you learn. Live and learn. Hopefully this does not happen again. I don't do it again. See if we get to a magazine. This new site online. It is already online, but as I said, I guess I didn't say this to like Twitter or anything like that. I just said it to like my YouTube community page. That I won't be able to play with new cards until like next week because I don't want to spend money like on overpriced cards. I also don't want to spend money on the Gen Con stuff without wanting to play it. And my loan accounts start getting new cards like a little bit later. I want to see if this resolves, because if it resolves, then I'll not attack with Giver Runes. And if it doesn't resolve, then I'll attack with Giver Runes. Planes. Okay. That's fine. I don't really understand the planes, unless you have Island Man, but makes a bit more sense. Makes a bit more sense now. With plus. Alright. It's fine. I can just Phyrexian Revoker it. Unlikely for them to have second planes, because they usually only play 2 planes. And if they have second plane Supreme Verdict, you know, woe is me, I lose the game. I'm not going to play around, something like that. My second monitor is. I always get scared. My second monitor flickers every so often. Just, I'm not exactly sure why. It just kind of does. Like, flickers for like 5 seconds. So it does. Not sure what I want to Imperial Recruiter for. That sounds scary. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. How do I want to do this? What's that? I don't even know what that is. What? How am I supposed to do this? I don't really know. How am I supposed to do this? What cards do I care about? I feel like I don't want to give them Shark Typhoon, and the rest of these cards, like, I'm gonna do this. See how this works out. Just take the Shark Typhoon. Okay, I was right. I was right about my thinking that Shark Typhoon was the card that mattered the most. It was just a matter if I'm supposed to give them like other cards that are not. And they took the Shark Typhoon versus everything else. I'm gonna give her runes, whatever they block with Shark Typhoon. Flicker Wisp, the token, and then play Aether Vial. Oaked. Yeah, that plays. I did not plan on that. They'll kill a Magus of the Moon, it looks like. Which makes it so the Teferi still doesn't do anything, so. Not play around the Solitude, but it's still fine. Not the end of the world. Still have lethal on the board, set up for next turn. So they need to have something. Look, there's 2 links at once. Damn. Getting aggressive. That is very scary. That seems like Verdict. Yeah. I mean, Solitude got me good. Did not play around Solitude. Jace the Mind Sculptor. So I can minus here and bounce there. Wow. It's like the worst case scenario for me. Player Evoker naming Jace. Almost did. I literally almost did it again. Oh, how do I want to do this? Getting a 2-drop to play here. To like play with our Aether Vial. Could do that. The Poetry Pockets better. Get Skyclave Apparition, deal with this. I think I'm supposed. I'm just supposed to get another Revoker. Yeah, that's the plan. May just be bad, but I think getting another Revoker here is fine. Obviously, if their hand is just really good, they're probably going to lose, but their hand isn't really good. Got a chance. I think I like how I played it. Basically, the only card I could lose to was like the Singleton Solitude that they had. Snapcaster Verdict. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Need some help here for sure. Not sure what exactly it is that's going to help me here, but hopefully we can make it happen. I'm gonna flick this on the board plus the Revoker puts in some good chunk of damage. Could just also Batter Skull plus Revoker. I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna do this. And then like Violent Thalia. Hopefully like get them in some weird spot. Not sure how I can actually win this game, but hopefully I can figure it out. Maybe Stoneforge Mystic was the pick. Well, let's play land and then Verdict me, and I'll feel really bad. I imagine they're probably gonna like to Fairy Bounce my Thalia and then Verdict me. Okay. 0 for land. Kind of weird play. Don't I just revoke her the Jace again? That's interesting as well. So I do this. I'm just gonna Skyclave Apparition the Jace then. Because if they deal with my Skyclave Apparition, then I can just Flicker Wisp the token. I think I'm fine with my spot. I think I'm fine. These games are definitely long and difficult. So sure, not a bad one. Okay. Answer all this, potentially. It's interesting draw. Very time rattler. Okay. Okay. Potentially in it to win it. Not that surprising. I really don't want them to have another like minus, like being able to minus this on one of my things. So I think I'm just gonna attack the Teferi here. Two colonnades. That's actually a humongous problem. Oh, wow, they didn't activate. Okay. It's not a problem. They draw a counterspell this time? Nuts. That's what I'm talking about, baby. On here. I'm supposed to Stoneforge Mystic, actually. Go get Cauldron Compliment. Because my guess is they just have a land in hand or Prismatic Ending. That's ish. But I can also like do some other things, and I assume they don't have Verdict here. So they would have verdicted the last turn. Maybe that's correct. That play. Verdict now. Yep, that was a big punish. Not protecting all my stuff. Yeah, trying to miss the target. I would agree at this point. Yes, I would agree. Completely agree. Oh yeah. Wait, I can't get Flicker Wisp. This is not. 6. Oh, yeah, I have to go get Charming Prince now. That was a huge mistake. I didn't think about the line that I could have taken with Charming Prince to like flicker my Imperial Recruiter to still go get the thing and then copy this to save my Kiki. Unfortunately, I was not smart enough to see that line. Now I think I'm gonna lose this game because of the lines that I did take. You have to draw like a land there. My game plan was to try and draw land to be able to Cauldron Compliant, maybe. Just they can activate double colonnade. They're playing 2 colonnades, which is like really bad, I think. It's gonna get me here. Let's do this. Can't even use that. Yeah, I think I lose this game now, unfortunately. Could have played better. Could have played better to win. And it sucks that I lost game 2, I think, to just my misclick. Could have played better. Could have played better. Didn't see the line. Did not see it. Experience with deck already coming together. I think I could have won this game had I played better, because I was thinking about a certain line that didn't actually make any sense. The line that I took doesn't actually make any sense at all, because if I save my Recruiter and my Kiki, I can just still use the Recruiter, get Stoneforge Mystic, copy Stoneforge Mystic if I want. Like, get Fellow Dark Guardian or Stoneforge Mystic is the one that I care about. Copy Stoneforge Mystic or Fellow Dark Guardian, either one with Kiki or one with like a hasted Culture Compliant. I can get out on the same turn because I can just haste up the Stoneforge. So it was just loosey goosey. But I mean, I guess I just didn't really understand what I was doing. I didn't have to play in my mind. Just lost it. Sauce knew, I did not. Sometimes looking on the outside looking in, you get to see certain things that other people don't. You're answering down turn 1. You always have to play Ragavan on turn 1 because like the upside of it is just so insane. Like if they don't have anything, and the downside is they just like kill Ragavan. Hand does nothing now, unfortunately. My opponent has 5 cards in hand, so probably just lose. Mulliganing on the play versus discard is one way to lose real quick. You draw like Imperial Recruiters and stuff. I mean, I didn't know what I was going to play against when they had no companion. Anything to like, take me out. And it's not like, if I discarded Apparition or Lightning Bolt, I would have had the Imperial Recruiter. Okay, we're just playing against random decks. We're in the random decks portion. It's like we're in the 8 rack part of the league. I mean, I need to have a clock here, so I'm gonna produce a clock. undo the Inspiring Vantage in case they have another discard spell. Weird that it came out in the middle, not where it was before, or on the other side. I wonder why it's programmed like that. It's kind of interesting. Is the on the veil? Bounce command. Did I attack with this? Oh my god. I just now realized that I attacked with that, which is just like ungodly bad. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That was really dumb of me. That's funny. That was like an ungodly bad attack. I don't know how I didn't see that. I was on complete autopilot while I was responding to a message. I'll spell. What do you got? Posse's gonna be Inquisition? Just draw some sort of 3-drop to play. Imperial Recruiter would be good. Skyclad Apparition would be great. Flicker Wisp would be fine. Something. Probably would have won this game if I left up my Giver Runes. They'd be at 5 now instead of 9. I'd be winning the race, like, very easily. Let's pack now. To try and win this race. Shadows. Oh, well, they are playing. There's a Saga. That's good to know. Bantha Food for the Fallout shit. What else? Need to find. I don't know. I have a word for this match. Probably Sanctifier. It's their red black deck seems good. Maybe Magus the Moon to stop resist sagas and such. So, I think I'm just dead because they make a 4/4 and then, gain lifelink. Well, let's take a look. So I'll target artifact enchant. Yes, you can. So we could Leon Relic Ward in this as well. So probably want Leon Relic Ward as well. I think I have the outs at this point. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. We're just dead the next turn. Because their guy's going to be at the least 6/6. Seems pretty unnecessary. So yeah, something like this. Probably could have Charming Prince as well. Seems fun. Yeah, I can keep this out pretty easily. You have to go use the bathroom. I am needing to pee, so I will be right back. Let us keep this hand. Let's get this. And pass. You like just getting this down and starting the beats is the way to go. Could have smallpox, which would be really unfortunate, but I don't know. It's completely wrong here. Taxes shenanigans. No, I'm a fan of taxes myself. Well, at least, in Magic the Gathering, not necessarily in real life. What is opponent going to do? They're black and red man against my black pro red. And it's just a mistake. I guess that volley will slow them down a little bit. It's nice, my Relic Warden just exiles the Croaks, so just straight up. Don't have to worry about it. My Sanctifying deck. I keep saying the wrong names, guys. Alright. Yeah, man. They do have a move. All the on Relic Warden that. No intention of wanting to deal with that card. Bad draw. I think I just want to play out Ragged Man. Opponent is very slow. I do get a little bit perturbed, you could say. My opponents just kind of just go like every single thing you do, no matter what, it's like 5 to 10 seconds of just like waiting needlessly, and it kind of gets me out of the groove of the game. It's not like a single time waiting. It's like a consistent, everlasting, like looming threat on the game. It's just like okay, and now I get to play my land, and Now I get to play my spell. And now I can. What's this? Red colorless. EE on 1. Strong play, opponent. Strong play. I think this will make it more likely that they will have to like shoot down my Stoneforge Mystic if I get Cauldron Cult in here. Setting up for like kill basically. Strong. I mean I do go to the gym, but I've actually been doing specific exercises for my shoulders. From physical therapy. So that may be the reason why they look bigger. If you're like not meeting me at least. 3 or is it sucks? It's a lot. And they can only have a 1/1, so I can attack with these guys. It's really reasonable. Okay. You're gonna go get like Shadow Spear. Spear would be pretty bad for me. But I mean we can Skyclip Apparition it. We can also Flicker Wisp token away. They don't have a land. Oh god. Resident Lightning Bolt here. Skyclip Apparition literally did nothing. Does nothing. You have another Urza Saga popping, which is gonna be very annoying for me. Drawing 3 Urza Saga is a pretty big problem. Do that. Now they've got 4/4s. Well, Flick Wisp from the air. The rack, sure. I don't like use any discard spells. Alright, I'll take a Flicker Wisp, this construct token, they'll like probably just dead from that point. This was real good here. Take those. We take those. President just stay back with everything. Or at least only attack with one. I just put them down to 1. They have like 6 damage here, but I have a blocker / lethal attacker. I'm gonna block here because that feels like either a desperation attack in which I'm gonna win anyways, or the damage is important and I can die from it. They have double bolt and or something, so I think it's pretty safe to just block. Maybe you'd have like land Bantu's Reckoning, which wouldn't matter if I blocked anyways. Let me think. Do I want to change anything? Talking is somewhat interesting here. Somewhat interesting. I don't think so. I think I'm just not. Yeah, sand looks good to me. Sand looks good enough to me. Mulligan 6. Love to see that. Aussies. Oh, that's fine. We lose our Ragavan, probably. Maybe we lose our recruiter or Relic Warden. No, they just have an answer to Ragavan. Huh. That just makes me believe that they have an answer to Ragavan. Make them use it. I'm gonna make them use it. Okay? It's nice. It's the bolt we expected. Fracture. No big deal on that. Big 0. All Stoneforge Mystic go to better school. Let's go get a better school. What's this? Hooligans Command. Agriculture. Okay, command there is pretty brutal. But not much we can do about it, I don't think. It's Relic Warden down. There's a Saga. They have another K command, like land K command, that'd be pretty brutal. But besides that, I'm gonna keep playing out my lands because I want to get to Batter School. Because if I get Batter School down, I feel like I can't really lose the game. I just need to dodge. Like, some way to discard it. Showed these. Um, not that I've seen yet. I don't think. What do you think? Is there a reason that they haven't? I haven't. I don't think so. I don't think I've seen yet. They have the answer to my relic warden. Question you must ask yourselves now. Oh yes, that's great. That is great for me. And here's fine. Yep. Let's do this. They've got this out, so there's no real reason to fetch. Want to myself a bit higher. Well, I think they're just dead at this point. You know, if they win, be pretty insane. Basically impossible to my understanding. Yep. Found this. Oh, oh yes. Oh yes, we did. 1-1. These games are long and hard. Long and hard games. Alright. Let's see what we can do the next round. Yeah, I can keep this hand. That looks pretty nice. As the pieces I want. This. Okay, stomping ground. No companion as well, so let's see what they're actually on. Oh, I actually don't have any idea what's going on really. I mean, they're Asmore, obviously. Doesn't really give me that much info. Thalia, yeah. Asmore Dredge. That'd be weird. I assume they have the card. See, they're taking a long time to discover. Wait, is it actually Asmore Dredge? This guy's playing Dredge, actually. So, that's surprising. See if it's actually Dredge or some, like, other weird deck. Actually is Dredge. Okay. That's really weird. I mean, this cookbook's really good so far. Book is already a problem for me. I guess I'll go out Sanctify and Vex. That's about it. Also, why were they thinking so long to discard? It's like, is it that hard to discard Stinkweedum? Wait, how are you playing these cards together? This is crazy. How are you playing all these cards together? Playing Urza Saga too. It's crazy. Deal with Cookbook or get a 2-drop. I think I'm gonna take out Cookbook. Because I'm not necessarily sure I want to go get, not necessarily sure I want to go get Force Mystic here. Because I could set up for a turn 5 kill. I draw another red source. Oh, Shriekhorn? Yeah. They decided not to dredge. That's interesting. It's just so weird to me. Wow, they want to stay back. That's super good for me. Hmm. Alright, let's play this out. I feel so sad if they're playing Pithing Needle. Am I supposed to play around Pithing Needle out of Dredge? Am I really supposed to play around Pithing Needle? I'm supposed to play around Pithing Needle. I feel like I am. Just did the thing. Where is my 4-drop? It's right here. Okay, it is Feller. That's an option as well. But I was thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna do it on the end step, but I want to play around Pithing Needle now a little bit. It's like it's kind of awkward. I kind of put myself in the situation. Okay. It could just be having asthma as well. Wait, they type green. Are they type green? Huh. What are they doing? Very, very confused. Is this just life from the loam? Okay, they're just dead. Then. They're just dead. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. They're dead. Yeah. If I didn't have a combo kill, then I would probably lose this. GG. Like to take. I'd like to deal infinite damage from. I'm so confused why people make play through this stuff, and they're like lagging a bit. It seems. Running with the question mark. They're just making. They're doing the like wait a couple seconds, do it. Oh, okay, they're just gonna let me do it. There's ways to do this. Six and 6 targets. Yes. Alright, this is just really annoying that my opponent's making me do this. That's all them, I guess. You can't do always yes because it's like a different thing. At least they have 6. But this, I mean, a lot of the combos is a lot better because you have to like go around and click so many different places for this. It's kind of annoying. Here, yes. This, here, yes. 15. So they block here. Okay. Oh, no, I don't like doing that. Or is it just you? I just don't like understand what these people do. I'm so confused. Maybe they're multi-queuing. Let's see. Oh, okay. You bought this down, Sweden. Let's see if they're multi-queuing in the modern preliminary. There was a modern prelim. Did I restart my moto? It went away? Maybe I did restart. I don't think so. Because I don't remember restarting. You know? This is fairly annoying that I'm just sitting here and my opponent's just doing nothing. Ugh. I'll just keep hitting them with some dots until they come back. That's okay. My chat is working, so it's not on me, I don't think. Oh, they lost connection from the game. Okay. Join the game again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, type. The opponent's killing me here, just taking so long. I'm yawning. I'm yawning. I'm yawning at how bored I am. Yawning. Already. There we go. Finally conceded. Good job. We want here. Sync Fire and Vex. That's the first step. Next turn doesn't seem that bad. Revoker could be fine. Well, sucks. Dragon Man kind of sucks. Control it. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Am I being roped? You know? I mean, I thought I was, but I think his internet just connection just like went out from what I saw. Actually, this hand is kind of bad. Now I'm playing it straight. Ah, Stoneforge missed. Maybe it's fine up. I was just like, oh, this hand's like, it's got lands and spells, and then I forgot I'm playing it stretch because it's literally been. I feel like it's been ages since I'm actually starting to play. Oh, got cathartic. Alright, at least it's just life and wounds here. Dark glass and wind. But we can just go get like Batter Skull here. Kind of beat up on whatever is going on. Hopefully, at least. Million creeping chills is annoying though. I would love to just rip Sanctifier and back off the top. That would make this really easy for me. Top. I may just be like dead on turn 4 before like the Batter Skull even matters. Very possible. Okay. My opponent is so slow. So slow. I agree. It is hard for me to not autopilot when this is happening though. Like, I'm just sitting here and just like want this to be over. I feel like I'm suffering to my opponent. I did mess up game 3 from a misclick, which is unfortunate. There's some stink imps and such. You're gonna get their prize mountains back. At least one of them. Maybe I could draw a Sanctifier if I'm lucky, or an Imperial Recruiter. Both would be great for me. I think I need to draw it like now, though. Go Recruiter Sanctifier. Let's go. Either. Oof. Oh god. There's some sneezes. Luckily I'm muted for you guys. I think I'm just dead here, but maybe not. Let's see. We will see. I'm gonna put in Thalia now so they can't use their comp flag. Just wanted to see if they were gonna like dredge something like Life Alone. Potentially less dredging. I think I'm just dead regardless though. Block here, shoot. How does I block just like this? I mean they can dredge it back. 9, 11. Dead. I do get a dredge back, which is a huge problem. I do this, I take 6, 8. Dead exactly to con flag. By the way, I'm not dead. So I don't know what my draw step is to win though. That's the problem. Where they potentially mess up. I don't think I have any draw steps that get me out of it. If I do the other line, because they can just bring back Ox. Yeah, so let's do this and try and, have them mess up. That's the way I think I can win. I think them forgetting about Conflag gives me more of a chance to win. Although they dedicated judge player. So it's unlikely that they forget. I think the line that I think gave me the best chance to win. Let's see what my draw step is going to be. That definitely wasn't going to win me the game. I think just keep it the same, just do it maybe a bit more. Can we win game 3 and maybe keep a bit more thought about it? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand because if we draw a land, then we get to turn 3 Sanctifying back, so it's good enough for me. This turn. May just Leon Relic win that one. Just get it out of here. Just don't want to deal with this at all. I'm gonna do that, then probably F6 because I need to go use the bathroom. Just good old Stinky Inky. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Well, that's unfortunate. Whoa. I'm just taking 1,000,000 damage here. Just taking 1,000,000 damage. Wait, did I not put in my Giver of Runes last? I F6'd. Oh my god, I didn't put in my Giver of Runes. Oh my god, that would change so much about this game, actually. Holy moly. That was so bad. So bad. I deserve that, don't I? Ah, deserve it. Look back. Well, I deserve to lose this game at this point. I think I just have to jump here. Like, going down to 2 is pretty bad. But I basically lose the game because I didn't put in the Giver of Runes, actually. Because if I would have had the Giver of Runes, then I would have been able to just clear like another prized amalgam, and then keep another creature around. Like, that's so bad. I didn't. So bad. So the saga is going to be a problem at the time. Well, lost this game because I lost focus. 'Cause I think playing out my Hither Well here is going to be good. Oh, there's a saga token. Up and out. I think I just lose to this, which, just how it goes. Made slight mistakes multiple matches in a row. Well, I guess not multiple matches in a row. It was match one and now this. So, man, this is how you get me. Have your clock look like this and my clock look like this. That's how you win against me. It's always been the case and always will continue to be the case. So hard for me to beat it. I just don't know how. Wow. So close to being good, but oh, I think I'm just dead to Pirate Spell one off of this. If I was playing by myself, I would definitely think about just closing Magic Online, making them wait 15 minutes. I would definitely think about it. I'm a vindictive person. But I got, and he got me. They got me. Fairly annoying, but, my fault. Not sure I would have won regardless, though. So, not quite sure. I should have saved that to my time gore saga. I mean, early saga, like, is also, like, problematic. like you're arguing for certain cards like coming off the ban list when it should be arguing for certain cards going on the ban list. It's just upsetting. It is a card that I would rather not be legal because it is not fun to play against. If it is ever good, it is not fun to play against. And it leads down gameplay patterns, which is play Blood Moon. Mega Man on turn 1. If rather it was just like I mean, it's kind of like there's so many problems because if we ban any of the stuff from Modern Horizons 2, we go back to what was before Modern Horizons 2, which is also a problem. So you need to do like more bannings and stuff. It's just like goes way down the rabbit hole. Got my Ragavan. It's unfortunate. I would rather have that myself. Oh no? Why? Why am I getting these opponents, man? Why do I always get these opponents? Why am I getting these opponents? Why do I always get these like incredibly slow, just take forever opponents? I just want to like have opponents. They don't need to play at the same speed as me, but have a relative like pace that doesn't like make me want to be incredibly bored. I just want to play Magic and not sit around waiting. Okay, this is bad at this point. Double discard there is not good for me at all. Own it. Like, what is happening? We're on an Aether Vial trigger. On an Aether Vial trigger. Why are we just like paused, doing nothing? Just don't understand. I just want to play the game. That's all I want to do. I think that's too absurd. I don't think that's too absurd to just play the game. Just want to play the game. Just want to play the game. That's all I want to do. Just want to play the game. Yeah, I get to actually play the game. Yeah, so I'll just like, not quite what I'm looking for. Some stuff. Like, ult me. Fortunate that how this game went, it's just like really, really bad. Let's just bring players to the end. Sure. It's not able to use my Aether Vials at all to do anything. I'm just can't do anything. I drew Cauldron Compton. I guess I had that in my opener. Bring in Sanctifier back. My estimate like isn't even good because it's just like so many bolts. Snake Perlet seems great. I think not what we want to doing. Not quite where we want to be. Silica. I don't like everything that I have. What am I supposed to cut? Just have to cut this. Maybe that's what I have to do. It's kind of bad to cut like that, but I guess what I have to do. Pinky shot. What a name. What a name. That's I think I have to keep this hand because if I draw a land, it's so unbelievably good. And like I can also, just have my Ragavan be like good enough. What's the best one drop? Is it Ragavan? Is it Deathrite Shaman? Let's see. Alright, my guy's dying. Land me dealer, and I kept a hand that didn't get kind of lucky. Got a little bit lucky. Got a little bit lucky. Obviously, I mean, Deathrite is pretty broken too. They just play out Aether Vial here. so I can like get it going. There's also like EE implication. Why am I stuck in the beginning of combat? What are with these players today? Why is all these weird stuff? Thank you for the prime. Chrono Rider? Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Appreciate that a lot. I'm trying my best to get it. Try my best. I saw this Stitch Imperial Recruiter. I can't imagine not wanting to split out a bunch of fire decks. Spine Mantage, back for 2. I think we should be winning from the spot. Ship it. Possible. Unlikely, I would say, but it's possible. Could just get Snapcaster Mage here, but I have 2 backups like Fire and Back, so I'm fine just shipping in. Ship it in. I feel like if they had a way to seek the board, they would do it already. I'm just gonna like play Give It Replace and Fire and Back. If they had EE, they would have used it already. Battle Lock does not work, buddy. Oh, it does there though. Does there? I only had 2 cards in my yard, or 1 card in my yard, so they couldn't drown the Sanctifier. I'm so excited. I always love when a new set comes out, a new standard rotation comes out. And I see everyone going like, guys, standard saves, new standard, it's gonna be great. Like everything's great, man. Look at my sicko Esper deck. Look at my sick red black mid range deck. We got it all, boys. Like mono green aggro, it's the next best thing, guys. Like, oh, it's such a. I'm playing so many different decks. Then in like 3 weeks, you're like, this format sucks, man. Like, all these cards are so broken. Like, they need to do some bannings. Like, what are they even thinking? How did they print this card? Like, it's gonna happen so often. Pretty funny. They have Dress Down. They have Dress Down. Really playing Death Shadow? I mean, I'm gonna do this. If they have Dress Down, they've got Dress Down. It's fine because, like, at the very least, I'm trading here and still have another Sanctifier. Not the worst case scenario. Can't play that land. I'm gonna put the 1. We have 3 bolts in our deck, I think. 3 bolts in our deck, so. Oh, it doesn't take the Ragavan out. Okay, that's my bad. I should have waited for the answer. Thought it'd take the Ragavan out. My bad. Well, let's see the EE. That's how I lose. They have it? They got the EE? They don't have the EE. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, I guess we'll run it back. You know, just draw all my Sanctifier decks in the opening hand again. Let's do it. Let's do it. His hand. Ragavan turn 1. Classic Magic the Gathering play that everyone enjoys and everyone loves. I'm ready to have my guy killed. They're going to have a mana advantage and the card advantage, and we are going to lose the game. Woo! Doesn't love a Ragavan. A truly refreshing Magic the Gathering card that allows us to really interact with our opponent in meaningful and important ways. A true innovation in the Magic the Gathering space where even such designers as Sam Black said, Ragavan was good and not a mistake. Look at this. I'm on the draw and I am just losing the game really quickly. Thalia, I guess. Except for Thalia is significantly worse because they have the treasure token now. So it's really just, all upside for us at this point. We're just feeling great. Amazing. Okay. That's not so bad for us. He's from this Skyfall Apparition, the Dragon Age Channeler, seeing now that it is a 3. Actually going to be a relatively quick clock. Got shocked. A black land. I have Thalia. They fetch shocked it? Am I going crazy? Yeah, they fetch shocked it. I don't really understand why. Wait, what? What? Okay, I'll block. I have first strike. I'm very confused. What's happening right now? My opponent just throw really badly? My opponent just. Oh, okay. So they are playing this shot. Okay, things make a bit more sense now. I think I'm supposed to Sanctum Prelate 1 here. Yeah. I agree. Choose one. Matchland sucks a lot for me. I may just chump with Dahlia. Sucks. They fetch shock here. They go to 8. Let's say I take it. I'm down to 5. Say I Skyclave Apparition, Dragon Rage Channeler, play Giver of Runes, attack for 4, put them down to 4. I feel like I'm not that bad of a spot, actually. They may just not attack with Death Shadow here, and that's also an option for them. Alright, so that's happening. Just take it, I'll Skyclave this, and then Giver Runes. Try to play towards, like, better skill, maybe. That's interesting. I still think I have to make my play. I think getting all this stuff down is just too good not to. Too good not to. They put a card in the yard with it? It's Ragavan. Okay, they put Ragavan to the yard. They attack with this. I may just block with Skyclave Apparition. Could have also just taken out the Death Shadow and attacked for 4, put them down to 4. Maybe that was the correct play as well. Possible that was just the correct play. Maybe that was the correct play, actually. What's this? It's EE for 3. That hurts a lot. So what? I think I'm supposed to just play this. Get Cauldra. Like, protect my Stoneforge Mystic and play towards Cauldra, maybe. That ED was pretty good for them. That ED was pretty nice. Somehow, 2 matches in a row, we're up 12 minutes. I just don't understand. I just don't understand what's happening in my games. Why it just happens so often. Just feels like ridiculous. Okay. I mean, they have to have Bolt, right? What? What just happened? Is my opponent insane? Is my opponent insane? Is my opponent insane? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Man, maybe just conceded while I'm in my main. I'm gonna add this to my time board. I'm just so lost. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quickly. I'll be right back. Just going through. Perfect timing. Got back just in time. Mana Symbol. Mana Symbol definitely plays some interesting decks. Keep this hand. Thank you for the follow. Burrower. Oh, they're doing this. That's no fun at all. How's it going, Mr. Noob? Something epic I can go get. I guess. I guess. That any change you would make? If you link it to me, I'll take a look at it. I did it again, man! Did it again. God, I keep thinking I'm supposed to press yes and then do it. Super, super annoying. Well, I played 3 mana 1/1. Yikes. Yikes. Well, I know that this is not my card to play. So disappointing. So disappointing. Uh, Well, I think I lost a game that I'm probably going to be. They said they fixed it. So, well, the creativity I cannot beat Neverpool. Cannot beat Velomachus either. So let's see if they do it. I understand why they floated. Oh, I just have nothing. My Sky plays apparitions are literally 3 mana 2/2s. I play a 3 mana 1/1. We're just super duper dead. Playing so. I feel like I'm so far behind my opponent's deck. Like, not quite sure how I. It doesn't quite eat tokens. I'll play some more. I'll play some other things. I don't want to like treasure tokens are very little compared to like the other tokens they can make. Well, let's maybe we may just be able to cheese them with Max Moon, so that's my hope. Use of the Moon. Is that magical? Have Mana Leak, really? One of Mana Leak. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. One of Mana Leak. here. Chia. Yeah. Oh, they're plusing. Oh, that could be the plus. Be a plus. If I would have bolted them last turn, I actually would have just won. Thought I was going to have to leave up like people. Oh, I guess never mind. They can't minus. I have giver runes. Minus would be awful for them. I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn fool. If they go for Dawn creativity on both of these, I'm gonna let it resolve because they're most likely going to Sarah's Emissary plus Emberpool here, and then I get a double bolt them because they're gonna name text for creatures. Got him. Got him. That's why we just let it resolve, because if we hit it, there's a 50-50 chance we just like lose the game. It's fine. Sucks, but I will keep it. Wait for it to get prismatic. Oh, they mulligan the 5. Okay, that's really good for me. That is super good for me. Thank you for the sub, Orbit. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thought that was a possibility, but I was thinking about ice, or not ice, fire. Butter knees. What a name. White, what I want to see. This, they'll probably kill it right now. If they don't kill it, I'm lucky. You're thinking. They're deep in the tank. Deep in the tank. It's transmog doing. It's like Emrakul plus Velomachus or Emrakul plus Sarah's Emissary right now. I'm gonna kill my Stoneforge and stick to my Aether Vial here. I guess. Damn. Well, you gotta bolt this. Interesting. That's bad. Although it's unlikely for them to be. Wow, they're playing Express Federation in their deck. Very, very good. Yeah. It's doing nothing. Get up, bud. Got nothing. Huh. It's a classic. Perfect draw step. Just a perfect draw step here. No Imperial recruiters, no nothing. Needs those. Not me. Not I. Boss's fucking. God, those emails are so bad. Let's see it. Let's see the creativity. I'm dead to it. Let's see the game. Even when they mulliganed to 5, it wasn't close. I mean, I did flood out savagely that game. I flooded out bad. Yeah. It's going to be a while before I did anything. Well, watching this on YouTube and you liked anything you saw, it was 2 hour, 15-minute grind fest of the leagues. We, I think, played reasonably, but, actually, no, I didn't play reasonably. I actually made a lot of mistakes and misclicks and stuff, but I think I had fun, and this deck was somewhat interesting to me. I do like myself some Death Taxes. If you're watching this and you liked it at all, make sure to give me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.